So, thank you very much. It's indeed a pleasure to be here tonight. I am not Glenn Binley, the gentleman that was in that video. My name is Ralph Turfus, and I'm a longtime, 45-year actually, veteran in the technology industry. So tonight's presence here has just been phenomenal. It feels like old home. And I must say that I haven't been to one of these events in quite a while, maybe 10 years, and I'm just literally blown away by the quality and quantity of terrific companies in this presence tonight. It's just amazing what's changed in a very short period of time. So congratulations to everybody. In particular, I want to congratulate the other three finalists in this event because I think it was just truly an honor for Redlen to win this thing tonight, considering those other three choices that the judges had. On to a little bit about what Redlen does. Redlen, as Glenn said, is a specialty semiconductor manufacturer. They make a chip that's about the size of your fingernail, and that chip, represented by my hand here, takes radiation coming in this direction, it converts it going through the chip, and out the other side comes an electronic signal, and that signal typically goes to an imaging system. So things like CT scanners and X-ray machines and stuff like that are prominent outcomes of using these chips. Chip has about 1,000 pixels on it, so it's dense, and there are about 600 of them that go into a CT machine. Redlen's a science project that actually succeeded, which is truly amazing. And I'll just give you a little representation of the journey. Glenn Binley joined the company as CEO about 1999-2000, and for the next 10 years, they developed the product. 10 years to develop the product, and they got it to work. That's amazing. The second amazing part is the next 10 years, they did customer acquisition, as well as creating a manufacturing process that they could actually supply to devices to customers. And they acquired 5 out of the 7 top vendors in the CT community. And it's been said tonight, and especially in the export group, that many of those companies were punching above their weight, and Redlen is in the same category as well. It was just amazing that this little company in Vancouver and Victoria got these deals closed with these giants, Fortune 500 companies throughout the world. Remarkable. The last 10 years, 2020 to say roughly now and going forward, Glenn Binley succeeded in selling the company to Canon over in Tokyo, which is why he's not here tonight. And we sold it for over $400 million. So it was an unbelievable outcome, given that there's about 22 years plus in it. And right now what they're doing is working on getting the final product in shape that it can be commercialized. So again, I am so proud to be part of the Redlen story. It's just amazing. On to the TIA. I did a lot of work with the TIA in 2005 to 2010, and it again is just remarkable what's going on. But relative to how Redlen can suffice in the emerging anchor category, which is what I believe you're calling this, I think it's 2 ways. Glenn mentioned growth enormously over the next couple of years. The primary focus of the system is into medical CT. And Glenn mentioned that the reason why is just the quality of imaging that will be available. And he contrasted it between a cathode ray tube in days of yore with TV to actually HD right now. So it's that kind of difference that radiologists and other clinicians are going to be able to use for you and I as patients, because diagnosis and treatment tracking is going to go through the roof. Medical imaging will be revolutionized, and I use that word sincerely, in the next while when these systems get out into the marketplace. And the last thing that will help British Columbia and the tech industry is this is a horizontal technology. So again, Glenn mentioned that it's used for medical imaging, but it's also used for baggage scanning. For instance, you're going to be able to go through airports and not actually have to dump out your water and your plastic bottles and so on, and those systems are being installed right now. And then the other third area that we've done a little bit of work on, but not much, is non-destructive testing. There's a bunch of vertical applications out there that I think are ripe for the picking, and my bet's going to be that there's some entrepreneurs that are going to come out of the likes of Redlen and take up the cudgel and go for it in terms of using that technology in these different opportunities. So I see Redlen being a huge anchor tenant for the technology industry in BC over the next long period of time. And thank you, TIA, for this recognition tonight. Much appreciated.